Uh, talk clear when you speak, paper talk, cripple talk, ayy, ayy. You ain't got no chicken wings, ayy. Pocket full of lint, I'm talking different things, ayy. Trust go up and down, I read between the strings. Talk sloppy, sound broke, I tighten up my things, ayy. You ain't got no chicken wings, ayy. I feast while you starving, worry about small things. Bitcoin moving fast, I answer margin calls with swings. Crown heavy on my head, only fit for kings, ayy. Articulate my moves, every sentence clean wings. You mumble through your talk, can't pronounce simple things. Price action, telling stories, candlesticks got strings. I don't chase, I let the market come and bring the things. You say ain't got none, I say tighten things. Grammar sloppy, just like how you manage things. Ay, I risk 1%, discipline brings things. While you gamble, rent money, hoping luck brings things. Cold wallet lock, private keys got rings. Security first, paranoia brings things. Ay, laughing at you talk, you can't structure things. While I structure entries, exascaling things. You scream moon too early, ruin good things. I wait for confirmation before I do things. Order blocks, respect and patience brings things. Ay, silence make money louder than your things. Ay, you ain't got no chicken wings. Pocket full of lint, I'm talking different things. Charts go up and down, I read between the strings. Talk sloppy, sound broke, I tighten up my things. Ay, you ain't got no chicken wings. I feast while you starving, worry about small things. Bitcoin moving fast, I answer margin calls with swings. Crown heavy on my head, only fit for kings. Ay, I don't yell when I speak, I enunciate things. Clear talk, reflect clear money things. You rush every word like you rush your trades things. Same impatience, always costing things. You say price gon' win, I say fix things. Rocket don't care how you been things. Liquidity sweep, then reversal brings things. Or you buy tops and pray for things. I mock bad sentences, not people of things. Just lazy talk habits and broken things. You type how you trade, full of missing things. No plan, no stops, just vibes and things. Bitcoin volatility brings swings. Heart rate up, still calm with things. While you panic, sell bottoms, I add things. Stack sats, quietly, long-term things. Speak sharp, trade sharp, move sharp, things. If you sound confused, you probably do things. Same chaos in your mouth and how you do things. You ain't got no chicken wings. Pocket full of lint, I'm talking different things. Charts go up and down, I read between the strings. Talk sloppy, sound broke, I tighten up my things. You ain't got no chicken wings. I feast while you starving, worry about small things. Bitcoin moving fast, I answer margin calls with swings. Crown heavy on my head, only fit for kings. Yeah. You ain't got no chicken wings. I don't flex cars, I flex correct things. Syntax clean like my ledger things. You misplace words like you misplace things. Yeah. Then blame the market for your things. I roast back, keep it light things. Same way I roast bad in trees and things. You click by and hope and clean the things. I wait for setups, discipline brings things. Talk reckless, wallet thin things. Talk precise, portfolio sings things. Every candle close, whispering things. Why you shop predictions, loud things. In the day, numbers settle things. Truth don't care how you phrase things. Bitcoin don't listen to broken things. Only respect, structure, patience, things. You ain't got no chicken wings. Say it clear, stand tall, talk like kings. Chart sprint, truth, cut lies with strings. Eat good things, sharp, elevate things. You ain't got no chicken wings. I feast while you argue over silly things. Bitcoin pay the rent, bought time, bought things. Crown locked in place, generation, no kings. You ain't got no chicken wings.
That's right, guys. You ain't got no chicken wings. But did you get some crypto today? Man, the crypto was going crazy. Crazy. All right. So here we go. In 3, 2, and a 1. Bingo bango. I said bingo bango. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time is your time. It's always time to make this money. So let's do it, guys. Let's make this money. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition, where we show you how to successfully trade without all the complicated terms, pattern memorization, acronyms, new ways of trading. We don't do that stuff. We show you level by level. All right. So last night, I did not stream. I wasn't sick or anything. I just tired. I was staring at the charts all day, trading, doing a bunch of stuff. I was like, you know what? I'm sleepy. I'm tired. So decided to go to sleep. So that's where I was yesterday. Today, man, oh man. Charts were moving. I got into some trades, shorts, But these are like poop coins. Did okay on those, and some of these coins really took off today anyway. We have DOT up 28.5%. OMG. Near up 15.9% on the day. Uni, we haven't heard that one in a while. Up 13.1. Cardano up 10%. Filecoin up 12.8%. So there's quite a few, well, not a lot, but there are a few where double digits. But just remember, these coins have gone down and down and down. And then they'll go up 8, 12%. Then they'll go down 20%. Then they'll go up 15%. Then they'll go down 18%. So remember, take profits, guys. Not financial advice, but I would recommend taking profits. Of course, nothing on this channel is financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. There is nothing more to sell. Had to go up eventually. Yeah. Very true. Check. That is very true. Let's go to the hourly time frame. Ooh, doggy. Is it time for a reversal? And we've been seeing this time and time again, where of course, price has to do, it has to. Two things. One, go up. Two, go down. Or go down, then go up. And it's our job to determine about how much it might go up and when it's going to stop and reverse. Same thing with it going down. How much stop and reverse. And then, so this is the secret. This is why we trade level by level, because we can continue longing if it breaks the highs and not the lows. We can reverse our thought process and go short as long as it continues breaking the lows and not the highs. And we just do that over and over and over. Now, of course, the bigger picture, the higher time frame, is where you get the larger direction. And the lower time frame, hour, 15-minute, 3-minute, even lower than that, it'll give you the direction that potentially leads to the bigger time frames. Hopefully that makes sense. If it doesn't, stick around. It will. Extreme fear the other day was 8. Today, 11. Boring. You would think that it'd be a little bit higher as far as the number goes, just because we had a really good day. Liquidation heat map on the 24-hour time frame. We're going to refresh the page for good luck. We're going to reduce the I keep on thinking opacity. We're going to reduce the threshold 0.5. And we also have this in blue. And then we have the check mark. Just so we can look fancy with the check mark. Blue so we can look smarter. I feel smarter. I really do. And talk about liquidation city. People were getting liquidated up and down. We got Johnny December in the house. What's up, Johnny December? Appreciate you, man, being here. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Thank you for smashing the like. And right now we're getting our steps in and checking the liquidation heat map. Nothing too crazy. As we go up, we build liquidation to the downside. As we go down, we build liquidation to the upside. So right now, nothing too crazy. Let us look at the 12-hour. Ooh, sexy. On the 12-hour, as you can see, as we're going up, we're building liquidation to the downside. As we're going up, and we started coming down. Of course, we took these. As we started coming down, we're starting to build to the top side, which this really kind of surprises me. I would expect it here above this pivot. Then as we start coming down, people are thinking, oh, well, it's short. Let's go ahead and put our stops here really tight because they're going high leverage. And because there's a lot of liquidations to the downside. And the liquidations traders, boop, stopped out. And then, boop, stopped out even higher, which this one, it was valid. As far as, not being so tight. But look, it didn't come up here. 21.62 million sitting right here. And just a little bit away. A little bit. What is that, $100? Something like that? and it didn't take it, but it came down. And then Pac-Man. I need a Pac-Man soundboard. Just whatever the Pac-Man gobble sound is, but it just gobbling all up. Boom, 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 boom. That's not a gobble sound. I know. Calm down. And as it's coming down, people are putting their stops. Oh, let's short it. I would short it and put our. This is too tight of a stop loss though. I do my stop loss about here. And then sure enough, took this liquidation, 35.5 million, 27.4 million. And we have all these right here. Look at this, so close. almost 37 million. And it said, nope, not gonna take it. Let's come up and let's tap this liquidation. Come down, come up. And who knows, like if we break this level, there's a really good chance we'll take this. Doesn't mean that we will, just means it literally just makes sense. If you just think about it, if we break this level, we're closer to this, which means now because we're closer, we have a higher probability of hitting it. Doesn't mean we will, but it's closer. Chomp, 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 chomp. Yes. Let us go to the 3-day. What does the 3-day say? Ooh, sexy. We had these liquidations that boop got hit, and we came up. And this is why we trade level by level. We're going to look at the Bitcoin in just a moment to kind of further examine what we think might happen. We never know what will happen. We just have probabilities. Ooh, doggy. Look at all this. All this that was just taken up quick too. Just moved up, came down. This is when you went long. This is how we trade. You break of the level, we long. Break of this level, we short. Break of this level, you could aggressively enter a short, which in my opinion might make sense. Well, it does make sense just because Bitcoin has not been looking good. Breaks this level, aggressive entry. Breaks this level, safer entry. Breaks this level, long. Level by level. Joe, is it really that easy? I have all these other mentors and all these other paid, boot camps and blah, blah. You cannot come up here without breaking this level first. It's impossible. Impossible. You cannot come down here without breaking this level. It's impossible. So why, in my opinion, confuse yourself with all these different strategies and tactics? And now, granted, do I use different things besides just levels? Yes, of course. But in my opinion, well, it's a fact. There's 0% chance we can come up here unless we break the level. And then we come up here, we come down. As long as we don't break this level, we're good. We need to break this level. Like literally, it's like playing red light, green light. It really is. Red light, you stop. Green light, you go. And the closer you get to the person, the greater chance you have to win. And that's what we're doing here. We're literally playing red light, green light. And depending on which way you're trading, green light is when we break the high. Red light is when we break the low. There you go. Let's see. Who's here, guys? Who is here? Hopefully we get some more people coming in. If not, it's okay. I feel good today. Man, I feel so good. It was pretty cool. I was watching Dave Digital, and this morning he did I was literally leaving to work, and I saw that he was doing a treadmill stream, and I said, yeah, man, I'm going to mine some fiat. I was like, yeah, Joe, I really love hearing the stories. He doesn't watch the show because it's too late. He's got to go to bed and all that fun stuff. But he goes, Sugar Heart, I love you, man. You're my favorite. And he goes, yeah, Joe, even though you probably don't want to go mine fiat, there's a lot of stories you're saying as far as, and they're good stories. Like I love where I work. The stress level, nothing compared to being a nurse. Nothing. I'd laugh at this stuff. Like it's so funny. And I love it. Getting exercise there. The average box that we pick up is like 40 pounds, but it doesn't even feel like 40 pounds because the weight's distributed and you got two handles. So 40 pounds is like nothing. But there's some boxes that are 80, maybe 100 pounds. Those are, got to put a little oomph into it. And then a bunch of walking and moving. And I just love it. Like, it's amazing. And we're going to do a story real quick. You know, I went to my ex-neighbor, and took him out to eat for his birthday. And this is a day or two ago. And we're just talking. It's like, man, like, it's so good not to stress out, you know, having a big old house and you have to pay for it, having a, you know, bunch of cars, brand new cars, and having to pay for them, and then the insurance, and, you know, so you're just like literally working so you can pay all these very high bills. But if you just take it slow, take it easy, enjoy life, enjoy, you know, being outside. My brother, he always works, man. He's always been like working so, you know, 12 hours a day. And, you know, he's got a big old beautiful house, the latest cars. Man, he got a Corvette like a year ago, I guess. One of them really expensive ones. But he's always working. For me, I'd rather have a car that's paid off and be able to sit on my porch, kick back, watch the birds. I do that for a few hours every morning. Watch the birds, watch my cats play, you know, drinking my coffee, or just sitting outside, enjoying the breeze. Just, it's so good. And I would have that any day of the week than, you know, working constantly 12, 14-hour days, you know, my feet constantly hurting and everything else. That's just me, though. I would rather enjoy life and have stories than, you know, work to like just work like a lot. That's just me. Let's see. I think that's it for this. Let's go to Bitcoin. Bitcoin. Hey, we got Crypto Change Me in the house. What's going on, man? Crypto Change Me says, yes, I'm in it for story time. That's funny. You can pop in randomly, and it's more than likely going to be story time. So we're looking at Bitcoin on the hourly time frame. When we were here, the last update we did, I was saying it doesn't look strong. You know, it does not look strong here. I'm thinking potentially coming up to the 382, potentially the 0.5, but we need to find a balance. Again, level by level, we need this balance. We did end up coming up to the 0.5 after we kind of stalled at 382, went to the 0.5, pulled back. I'm looking for a bounce in this zone. We talked about it on the live stream. We did not get that. Whenever we don't get this, I get a little nervous, because now if we do a fib retracement from the low to the high, this is about 50%. If we break the 50%, I get nervous, because we can go to the 618, then continue to roll over 786. That's exactly what we did here. Then here, I'm saying, man, it doesn't look strong. What might happen, again, I don't know, man. I wish I knew what was going to happen. All we have is probabilities. I'm thinking potentially, and we nailed it here. This is the exact thought process. We nailed it here, the exact thought process. Here, we're thinking, well, if we do come up, this is what we're looking for, but we continued doing this. Same thing here. I'm not thinking here we continue going down. Notice there's only one arrow. It's to go up. Maybe get rejected here. I don't know. We pretty much did. To come down to about here. And then if we break this, not good. However, we have a chance to come up and break this level. If we do, this is what I'm looking for. What ends up happening, we come up to where I think, or I thought we might go up to. We didn't even do a pivot to break. We just automatically broke this pivot, coming down, bouncing off of our level. Then we came up. Now here, I'm thinking, potentially, not guaranteed, this already happened, but I'm thinking, because we bounce, we come up here, lower high, I'm thinking we come down a little bit more, come up, do another lower high, and take out this low potential and then this low. However, that did not happen. But I would think at this moment that that's what has a higher chance. Because look, we're doing higher low. I mean, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, until we break a pivot. Once we break this, okay, let's try for a long. We could get rejected here, and now I'm looking at this now. That's where we got rejected. Now, granted, whenever I'm giving my thought process, it's in this moment. And what I would think would happen if we did come up, more than likely this area, without even looking at the price action. I'm looking at the probabilities. Spot on. Joe, you're just saying that because, no, like literally, yeah, like I was surprised that it's in this area because this is what I'm looking at. I'm looking at here coming up. This would be a good area for it to get rejected. Sure enough, this happens to be our box. We get rejected. We start going, we break this level, we long it. We break this level, we aggressively short because we have this level where it could bounce and this level that we really wanted to break through if we're doing this aggressive short. Instead, breaks this level. This is how I trade, guys. I'm giving you the secret. That's how I trade. It's impossible for us to go way up here without breaking this. Impossible. Impossible. Let's see here. 100 C5. Yes, 1000%. Yeah. I would rather enjoy life than having to, not enjoy it until like I'm almost like you can't even enjoy it when you're on your deathbed. Like you've already exhausted your work, your body, everything, and now you're just like, okay. So what I think is going to happen now? I think we're coming down. Why? Is there divergence? I don't know. I haven't even looked down. But we went up. Nice retracement. Went up. Nice retracement. Went up. Nice retracement. Potential bounce off of our anchored VWAPs. Potential. So, and again, favorite retracement, magnet tool, the low to the high. This is dab smack in the middle, 0.5. So here, that's why I moved down to the island when I did. The whole time like the present to live, yeah. 100%. 100%. Yeah. So true. And for me, like, I don't need a big house. I don't need the latest brand new car. Now, granted, it's nice to have a new car because everything works. And now, granted, my car works, but I'm just saying, like, the new car smell and the, like, just everything about a new car is just amazing. However, if you have to work an extra 25 hours to make that car payment, the other, getting another car might be just a little bit better on your life. You might not show it off to your friends or anything. You might pull up to, it's like, I'll meet you at the place and show up really early so they don't see your car. But you don't have to work 25 extra hours to pay it or whatever it is. I don't know. I'm just putting a number in my random number. Okay. So right now, could we bounce from here? Sure. What I need to see, the likelihood of it coming down is greater than continuing to go up. Just because the history so far has been very poor as far as making new highs. And we have a few areas that we are looking at. Here's our zone that we're looking at. And our zone is between 71.4 and 70.5. I would love to see. I'm not sure if it's going to happen or not, but I would love to see price go back a little bit more, and it's fine. That's not what I want to do. A delete. I would like to see price pull back a little bit more, just because right now it hasn't been strong. It hasn't been healthy. So if it pumps from here or continues going up from here, I'd be very leery. I would not mind to see price from here come down even below the 0.5. Normally I get a little anxious or nervous, but I think it'd be okay to go to the 618, right around 66.7, come up to the 382, right around 67.9, to pull back to the 0.5, which is 67.3, and now let's go. Because now what it's doing, it's giving time for the indicators to cool off, giving time for, you know, potential buyers to step in. And then now let's do this. And let's put this color to this, just so we know it's an update. If we create a pivot and then we start going down, this is what I see. Holy smokes. What's this? Okay. And of course, this is, I'm not going to read that, because I'm sure that's just scam or spam. There's a whole bunch of text. See, Sugarheart says, I want a huge castle. It's all good. Everybody has their own. But so what we're looking for is the break of a low, or the continuation of not looking good. And right now there's a lot of people, oh man, we're gonna go to 100K, we're gonna go to, let's first break this zone. let's first break this zone, and then we can talk. Any coins, guys? Any coins? Any questions? Any questions on strategies or anything else like that? Let me know. But right now, I would really like to see this. But I don't know. I want to say I think this might happen, but I need to see the break of a pivot first. So let's just say it does do the up, and then it starts coming up, and then it breaks this pivot. Okay, now I'm thinking potentially we might come all the way down. Potential. Until we break a pivot to the upside. So right now, what do I think is going to happen? I think down for sure. Again, I don't know what's going to, I wish I did. I wish I knew what was going to happen. But I would be okay if it pulled back a little bit more. And then when it comes up, this is the part I'm interested in seeing. Does it break the pivot to the downside? If so, okay. Shorts are going to play very nicely, in my opinion, not financial advice. However, if it does not break the low and it continues to break the highs, let's go with these longs. So that's my thought process. All right, so let's close out some of these tabs. What were we looking at? Hype. Let's close out some of this stuff too. 100 bands. Okay. Oh yeah, so this is what I was thinking might happen with hype from here. I'm thinking we might go up, and we did. To potentially get rejected in this area, and we did. To pull back, and we did. We didn't do a lower high. We just went down, down, down. And now we're coming up. And again, still not looking good. I think from here, this is the pivot I would watch for a short. So 4 hour, go make sure our magnet tool is on. Could you short right now? Sure, of course, why not? But it's kind of risky because we could find support right here where we come down a little bit more and then start going up and down, up, and then kind of trading this zone. But in order for me to short, I would need it to break this. Now, there's a lot of traders out there that trade way differently, and they're say, "Oh, I was short right now." Well, yeah, you can short, you can do whatever you want. again, none of this is financial advice. You would make about 8% more than me. With that leverage, you'd make that much more than me. However, I have a reduced risk because this could come down and come up and stop you out, but I never took the trade. So now if it comes to the top and then starts coming down and breaks the pivot on the low, then yeah, definitely I'm going to short to at least this, maybe the halfway point for my first target, then here to my second target, and then hopefully it continues coming down. Let's see here. Shep says breaking 70K tonight. Let's go back to this. I don't think so. Not tonight. Maybe tomorrow afternoon or evening if we break these highs. You know, I'm expecting a pullback, but it has to break these highs potential that I have on here. Hype for a swing trade. I called it the other night. I wish I was trading. Yeah. So are you long? Oh, I never got the thought process. Were you long or short on hype? You asked about hype, and this is my thought process, but I never asked. Are you long or short on hype? I almost traded today. Good old price action. Yes, indeed. Oh man, good old price action. Yum yum. All right. Let's see here. Yeah, but if you have any coins, let me know. So let's get rid. Oh, Pippin. Dude, Pippin made some big gains. So I'm thinking here, because it was going sideways, bunch of stop losses to the top, bunch to the bottom. I'm thinking we may come up to get those out, stopped out, to come down, stop out the longs, and then maybe to go up. I don't know. Instead, we didn't come and get these. We just went up and up and up. And just to give you a heads up, I am in a Pippin short. I entered the short, I think like here, I added up here, and I don't know if I'm in the positive or not. If I am, I'm barely in the positive, but I'm in a Pippin short. Pippin, I don't know if I don't think I gave this to the VIP group just because it's super crazy risky. We entered Pippin, I think on a long, and then the short, and then I haven't given it to the group just because right now it's just too risky. For the group, I like giving them safer setups. Now, granted, if I did give the Pippin setup, it got stopped out. I don't remember if I did or not. Now I'm fasting for 30 days, not trading, no smoking. Oh, nice. I got 23 days left. Hey, dude, you can do it. 100%. 100% you can do it. Oh, man, that's awesome, dude. That's awesome. Bobby in the house. Bobby says, hello and good evening, peoples. What's going on, my friend? What's going on? Oh, yeah. Yeah, crypto chain me. Man, you got that in the bag right there. Let's go ahead and cancel this one. Close. Save and close. A river I trade. It's a poop coin, very low liquidity, and this one I just scalp it. You know, sometimes the scalps they'll turn into swings, but it doesn't move the way I want it to move. But river is one that I trade. This one, this one I was trying to short it. I was trying to short it, and because I was trying to catch the top, I, instead of having my 1% risk on a $100 account, which would be $1, I put 0.25%. So not only am I showing you, one, that I lost it, but two, because I did not have confirmation and I was trying to catch the top, I knew that the risk was much higher than waiting for confirmation. So because of that, I only risked 0.25% or 22 cents of my portfolio. So that's really important. Johnny December. What's up, Johnny? Appreciate you, man, being here. Appreciate you greatly. Let's see here. River right now, it looks good for a long. Look at that. Came all the way down, did nothing for a bit, started pumping, then came back, pumping, come back, pumping, come back, pumping. It looks pretty good for a long. But if I do this one, I like watching them. I like watching them. But to me, this looks good for a long. Come all the way up here. What's the percentage? 16%? Holy smokes. 27%? Holy smokes. Now, there is a riskier side for these type of trades. You could have a stop loss. 15%. Or you just have lower entries, but again, very, very high. So there's a lot of different ways of trading, lots of different ways. You could, let's say you have a $100 account. You could enter this trade at, let's say, $2.50. I know, not sexy. I know, it's not sexy. $2.50. Then you could have a lower entry, about 10% away. And let's just say you're doing a 3x leverage, about 10% away. Here's your 250. And let's just type it out. Let's do 2.50. And let's do this in blue, because these will be like our entries. We do 250 here. Again, I know, not sexy. Calm down, guys. Calm down. Calm down. You're getting too aggressive. Then you do another entry. Oh, I forgot. I can do it like this. But this one, because we had our first one at 250, this one, I'm going to do it $6. So normally I do like $5, but this one, why not? Let's go $6. So what this is going to do, center, and we'll do it in blue, the text. So what it's going to do, it's going to reduce my average entry from, instead of being here, now it's going to push it way down here. So as soon as it goes up, I'm in profit. Now, let's say price continues to come down. Again, this is a coin that very low market cap. Let's say it goes down, and instead of having a stop loss, we put another lower entry here. Now, the only problem with this style of trading is you need capital. You need capital to keep on putting in. If you only have $20 on your account, you could lose all of your $20 because you could get liquidated. So here I did $6. So for this one, I would do minimum $12. I do $12 here. Now, every time I'm doing this, my liquidation is also moving. So that's like, this is why it's important, in my opinion, to be watching these coins. And again, this is just a different style of trading. And then if it goes down even further, now it's like, oh crap, man. I'm just waiting for it to be in positive now. Now I'm worried. Because now I have to put like 24, but I would do $25, just, make it even, $25. So now here, I would do $25. Now at this point, the price should, and now every time your average entry is moving lower and lower. So hopefully, as soon as it starts coming up, and then you go in profit, now you get your stop loss, and you move your stop loss to where you cover at least your fees. Then, as it's coming up, well, now you have, let's see, 25, 37, 40. So let's just say you 45, if all this added up to 45. Now you have $45 into this trade. And as you're coming up, now you're up $1, $2, $4, $6. You take profit. Then you move your stop. Of course, it's already in profit, covering your fees. Then it continues coming up and then it comes down. And then let's say it shoots up, you know, good 14, 20%. Now you can take another $4, $3. Again, when you start out, not sexy, because from here, it could go, and then you make 50%, you only made $1.25. But still, it's $1.25 added to your account. And especially if you have a $100 account like this, like $1 a day, it really adds up. It really adds up. But yeah, you can also do that when shorting too. All right, moving on. VVV. Any coins, guys? Coins, questions, comments, concerns, issues? Oh, let me know. Who's here? Put a one in the chat if you're here. So here, this, we were talking about this right here. We break this. I know you can't see this crap. There's too much stuff on the screen. I know, calm down. I beat you to it, calm down. I said calm down. So here, we're looking at this 15-minute time frame. And we were saying that if the price action breaks below this blue line, the circle with the dash through it, it means short. Price is here. Price didn't even break it yet. Price is here. And I'm thinking, oh, we might do this number coming down here. We can short. And look what it did. It started doing a range. Like, crap. So now, because it's doing a range, let's say you didn't see this, but now it did this low. Well, now when it breaks this low, this is when we enter. And, you know, if it breaks that, we could come for this, we could come for this, and then the lower ones. Sure enough, we finally broke it here, and I drew a trend line too. But we finally broke it into the short, and boop, came all the way down. And then boop, came all the way down. Look it up. Good Lord. Now, did I take this trade? No, I was already in the trades. And that's what happens. And then we break this level, or rather we broke this level. Uh-oh. Maybe it's time for us to go up now. If it breaks this level, we short. Breaks this level, we long. And if we're already in a short, you know, more than likely because it dumps so hard, we have our stop loss really tight. And then it comes up. Do I enter long? Not really. Like what I enter down here? Not really. Just because you continue rolling over and I don't want to give up my gains. And it comes and I just wait. And then I see, okay, nice pivot here. If it breaks this pivot, I can short. Breaks this pivot, okay, I can short. It breaks this one, I can long. And then it broke this one, aggressive long, but I have this as a resistance. Like it could just roll over, which it kind of did, but it didn't break this level. Again, level by level. Let's see here. Very nice. We got Dave P in the house. We got Johnny December. Appreciate you, man. Crypto changed me. Love you guys. You guys are the best. Like you show up and you stay here. I love it, man. I love it. Tommy 2 Liters. What's going on, my friend? What is going on? Cam. What's going on, Cam? Appreciate you. Appreciate you being here. And then we come up. Same scenario. For this one, potential long. But if we break this level, it's on the 15-minute time frame. If we break this level, I'm looking for a short. But right now, I'd be okay with the long. Oh, let me change the color so we can identify it easier. 3.876. If it breaks this, we short. Over here. And it's just how I trade. Boop, that's a short. Now the price could do this. And then if it breaks this, we long. This is without a dash, so that means long. That's what we do. That's what we do. We're losing people, Joe. We're losing people. It's okay. Save and close. Ventus. Really disappointed in Ventus. Really, really disappointed. Good Lord. Here, I thought we were gonna come up, bounce over this zone. We didn't. We came down. We did a W, kind of. We went up, but once we broke below this, done. Over. not because I see this, but this was our opportunity to continue going up. We came back into the zone. Like really, when we didn't bounce here, worry. When we come 50%, uh-oh. 618, oh crap. 786, forget it. We broke the level, done. And then this is old crap level 1. This is definitely old crap level 2. And then boop. Not good. Not good. Going here. Oh, kites. What is kite doing? We had injured kite. I think we got stopped out on kite. Yeah, we got stopped out. Let's take off this. I think we entered this on the live stream and then we ended up getting stopped out. What was the percentage? 4%. Not bad. I was at 5x leverage, only risking 1% of my portfolio. But I think on this one, I like only risking like 0.5% of my portfolio. Say looking for a short. Okay. Yes, I will concur. Let's delete our 29 drawings. Let's go daily. Yo, we drunk? I'm walking here, guys. I'm walking. Ooh, man. Good Lord. Kite. It doesn't want to go down. I don't know what kite is. I think I looked at it. I don't remember. Kite looks like gold with the structure just up, not bringing the lows. I'd be leery of shorting kites. I really would. I would treat it like gold, not saying that kite is gold, just saying that like it doesn't want to come down. And when it does come down, it's very strong and it breaks the highs. I'd be very leery with shorting kites. Personally, I would not short it. And if I did short it, it's just for a pullback. Like this one did about 50% golden pocket pullback. This one, less than 50%. This one is the 50%, 618, 61%. This one about 50%. This one about 78%. This one 100% of this move. This one about 78%. So if you wanted to short it, which I would just long it and have lower entries. But if you were going to short it, I would look for my target. And I'm trying to see when I would enter. Come on. 15 minutes. Oh, there's too many laddering, too many pivots. Pivot here, or areas of possible bounce. Pivot here, pivot here, pivot here. If we do pull back, this is where I'm looking for a potential bounce. Right in this area. So it would only be shorting if you enter now, which me personally, I wouldn't. 9%. 10x leverage, made nice gains. Maybe even a 8%, 8x leverage, where you would do a stop loss right here. But for me, I would just long and put lower entries. I would not do this. This is what I would not do. So let's go ahead and put a sad face. This is what I would not do. Now, what I would do is I would have an entry right where it's at. So my entries are blue. Then I would have a lower entry for sure. I would have a lower entry about 10% away and 9%. I'd have a lower entry. And whenever I do my entries, I always double. So if I did $5 here, I would do 10 here. And then I would have another lower entry, 78%, because sometimes it goes 78%. And that's why it's good to look into history. And I have it a lower entry right here. So if I did $5 here, I would do $10 here, $20 here. Hey, I see the hearts and the hundreds in the, I guess on the mobile app. You guys are great. But that's what I would do. Now, if you're going to short it, then you could short now. Have your stop loss about 4% away. The only problem is, like, all these people who are also trying to short, like when they start doing this number, it's like, oh, it's going to come down. And they short, boop, and they get stopped out. And then they start going, oh, let's short it. Boop, and they get stopped out. Oh, now they short it. Oh, nope. All right, let's add to our short. And then, oh, right, we're ranging now. Let's add more to our short up here. And then, boop, stopped out. Like, ah, crap. Oh, it's coming down. Let's go. Short. Boop, stopped out. So the shorts are getting wrecked on kite. And again, it kind of looks like gold. And now, could it have a really nice retrace like gold? Now, again, I'm not comparing this like, oh, this is the gold of crypto. No, just the movement, the candles. Could we have a really nice retracement? Sure. But I would just do lower entries for long. That's what I do. We're losing everybody. Who's streaming right now? Or do they not like, they don't like my accent. Pippin. Pippin. I'm in Pippin short. Let's go. Go down, Pippin. Go down. Okay. So Mr. Me Damien, he has not been on the stream in a few days, but I'm almost positive if FHE would have pumped, he would have been here. I'm not sure if he's here, but if he is, and for me, I don't like talking behind anybody's back. So when he shows up, I will definitely remind him, because I'm not gonna lie. He got me a little upset. He got me a little upset when Newbie Crypto was in here trying to troll, because y'all know I will take trades if they're good and ready. And I've taken, I think, like 2 or 3 trades while Newbie Crypto was here. And there was, I forget what it was. It's like, yeah, I might do a scalp trade or a swing. And it's like, I thought you didn't trade, blah, blah. I'm always asking you to trade. It's like, dude, calm down. Yes, I do trade. And then it's like, how do you trade? And it's funny because whenever I'm doing a setup, I explain my thought process. And then me, Damien, was right there, right behind him. Yeah, Joe, like, how do you enter? And me, Damien's known me for a long time. And so I'm trying to explain it to Newbie Crypto, and me, Damien, again, just, cheering on Newbie Crypto. Yeah, Joe, like, how do you enter? Like, what's your thought process on it? It's like, dude, I'm giving you my thought process right now on this entry. Like, guys, do I need to do it in sign language? I can't speak simpler. Like, this is the most simplest I can speak. I can't break out crayons for Newbie Crypto. And so me, Damien, got me a little upset. And I said, me, Damien, man, we've known each other for a long time. Like, you're telling me that you've never actually watched my shows? Like, I watch your shows. And yeah, he talked about this one here. I'm sure he was in it. But then he said he bought the bottom the next day. Okay. He's saying that his Discord, his team or whatever, gave him this coin. I told him it was diarrhea coin. He didn't like that. He took offense to it. And I said, it's not even a poop coin. It's a diarrhea coin. Like, this is trash, like beyond trash. And again, he got defensive and offensive or offended or whatever. And then so since then, especially since he doesn't know how I trade, I keep on looking at this coin almost every day, because I'm positive, because it's happened before too, where he puts a coin, it's like, nah, I don't think so. Or sometimes, yeah, looks good, and we'll enter it, and But if it does do very well, of course, he's really quick to come back on the next day. Joe, I told you it went. Well, nobody tells me anything. You could have shown me it. Oh, okay, cool. But nobody tells me anything. I'm a grown man. Anyway, so I've been checking it. And he talked about it here. It does this little 13% move on a $17 million market cap coin, which this is embarrassing. Like so embarrassing for the low market cap coin for a pump of 13%. And then the next day he said that he bought the bottom. Okay. Then the next day it was down 6%. Then this is a diarrhea coin, guys. I'm telling you. But he is very interested in other people buying this coin. Why? Because, well, the price goes up with it being such a low market cap coin. And I'm really hoping that other traders that he went on their live streams, they can kind of see what I saw. Some do, some don't, and it's okay. But could this coin have pumped 500%? Yep. All you need is somebody who does not know how to read charts, somebody who does not know how to understand order books or market cap, somebody who doesn't understand that stuff. Yeah, they'll buy $500 worth of it, $1,000. You get a few people doing that with such a low market cap coin, it'll pump like crazy. And I know this, I understand this. Yeah. Let's see here. The market pumped today because his coin done the opposite. Yeah. Yeah, but his coin did the opposite. Sure did. Sure did. Yeah, but he hasn't been on the show in the past couple of days. And normally he would come up like almost every other day or something. But yeah. But I'm not gonna lie, guys, like I truly got offended. Because this dude has supposedly been like following me for a while. And he come into my shows a lot, and I talk about him and show his channel, the whole nine. And he doesn't even know how I trade, even though I explain it in very simple and, in my opinion, simple, easy to understand. I'm losing more people. Man, maybe I shouldn't say I'm losing people, but I am though. Let's see here. I think we're gonna stop the show. Today was a good day. Man, I had a great day at work. So, man, got a lot of stuff done. Trades, man, the trades just killed it today. So happy with my trades. There were like all of them poop coins except for BNB. I did BNB, and just level by level, nothing special, level by level. Entered BNB, I think like a day or two ago. 10x leverage, stop loss. And then it went up 70 something percent. Took profit, of course, moved my stop loss into profit, the whole nine. But it's just level by level, guys. Level by level. Nothing, there's, like, I don't need to sell you a boot camp to show you what I do. Because I tell you, for free, every day. Every day. All right, guys, so we have done the speed on the stepper, 1.0. We have traveled 59 minutes. I love it, man. God is good. Giving me the ability to walk, to talk, to see, to hear, to taste, just to work where I work. I get discount on food. I like food and healthy food too. Man, I'm eating more salads, more lettuce, tomato, meat, red meat. Get discount on that. So it's funny how things worked out. Like, I'm not making more money so I could buy more food. I'm actually making less money, but I'm getting discounts on my food. So God is good. That's all I gotta say. God is good. We have traveled 1 mile, guys. 1 mile. I love it. Let's see who's live, guys. Let's see who's live. Crypto Change Me. When are you gonna do a next live stream? I want to go. I want to be in your next in the audience, of course. your next live stream. Let us know. When are you gonna do a next live stream? Let us know. So here, customization. Let's go to redirect. Who's going live at 10 o'clock today? Oh, we got Floki's Angels. I love this dude. This dude's really good. Just a person, really good person. And he talks about his cats and everything else. Joe, you're a cat lady. Yeah, I am. I'm a cat lady. I'm a cat lady. Oh, I got a story. I got a story, guys, for all of you who are still here. I got a story. All right. Lunar Reaches. This is probably in the morning or something like that. Crypto Squid. Maybe 28. God dang it. He did it again. I'm not clicking on Crypto Squid anymore. No more. I love Crypto Squid, but he needs to, yeah, story time. Okay. So the young guy at work, he talks to himself. He talks to himself like somebody who's been bullied. So if somebody tells him something, you need to go faster, blah, 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 whatever BS, right? And then he'll murmur to himself, man, I go as fast as I can, and you're never here when I do this. And he's like literally talking to himself out loud. And like he does that a lot, like a lot. And I'm right next to him. So of course I can't just leave it alone. I tell him, I said, are you talking to me? Oh no, Joe, no, I'm just talking to myself. Okay, cool. So then the next time something or other, hey, you didn't do X, Y, and Z. Oh yeah, I know. And then to himself, man, I hate that. You always pick, and just talking to himself again. And I'm just like, uh-oh. So yeah, So then I ask him again. I say, hey man, are you talking to me? No, Joe, I'm talking to myself. It's like, oh, okay. So then, I think it was like a few days ago, I tell him, I say, hey man, just don't put my name in your book. Put a 1 in the chat if you know what I'm talking about. Put a 1 in the chat if you know what I'm talking about. I told him, I say, hey man, just don't put my name in your book. And he goes, what? I said, you heard me? I said, don't put my name in your book, man. He goes, I don't have a book. I said, I'm pretty sure you do. Don't put my name in your book. And he goes, like the crazy people? I said, exactly. I said, don't put my name. And so we started laughing about it. And then today, same thing. He started doing the whole, talking to himself again. And I told him, I said, hey man, are you talking to me? He goes, no, like I'll say your name if I'm talking to you. I was like, well, how about keeping your inside voice inside? Because you're starting to write names down or something like, I forgot what I said, but I said, why don't you keep your inside voice inside? And he goes, yeah, sorry, Joe, man. It just, like, I always done it. I always do it. Like I talk to myself, and I said, well, that's fine talking to yourself, but use your inside voice, like to where nobody can hear you, because people hear you and they think you're, he goes, oh yeah, I don't care what people think, this and that, blah, blah. I said, well, you kind of might want to, especially when it comes to that. And don't put my name in your book. And I started laughing. And he's like, yeah, I know, Joe. I need to work on that. So yeah, man. And so yeah, that's the story. But yeah, I tell him. And like I said, like I tell people to their face. Like I don't say behind their back. I tell them to their face, like, hey. Like, why? Like, I talk to myself too sometimes, but I don't have a whole full-on conversation. This dude would talk for minutes to himself. Minutes, not oh man, what am I doing? No, he'd be like, oh man, what am I doing? I should have done X, Y, and Z. When that happened, I should have done this. And they always say this, and they're always blah, blah, blah. And he just goes on and on. And I'm like, don't write my name in your book. All right. All right, that was my story time, guys. But I love the dude. The dude is like super cool. He's great. He wants to be a leader, and I get it. He has leader quality. There's been some times where like the push comes to shove, and the dude steps up, like completely different person. I mean, he's a really good person, but like a switch turns on, and dude can run stuff. And I was really surprised because I would think he would kind of like fold under pressure. Dude thrives. So I told him too, I was like, hey man, like, I was really surprised. This and that, blah, blah. He's like, oh, thanks, Joe, blah, blah. I was like, yeah, man. But the only thing is, like, he talks himself. Like, no, and I told him this too before. I said, dude, no one's going to follow you if you talk to yourself. No one's going to follow you. Like, keep that inside stuff inside. And he's like, yeah, I know. But anyway, I'm just an old man telling him, you know, because I think he can do it. He won't be able to do it where he's at because people know he talks to himself. But if he goes somewhere else, like that's what he has to do, not talk to himself. And I think he can do really well. All right, that's all I got, guys. I do thank you very much. We'll see you in the next video. Until then, as always, don't put me in your book, but just know that you are my favorite. Not sure what time it is your time, but it's always time to make this money. So hopefully, it's your time. Let's go, guys. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition, where we show you how to successfully trade without selling you a boot camp or whatever. We show you for free. And thank you for being here, guys. I truly do mean it. You guys, like most of you know how to trade. You know how to trade, and you're still here supporting me. You're my favorite. You are my favorite. I love you guys. See you in the next one. Until then, as always, let's make this money. Take care. Now, where's the dumb off button? Oh, same spot. Here it is.